Hello and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by for another video. I do appreciate that, and I do appreciate you. So I'm over here at the New York Times. We have an update, live updates actually, on Hurricane Maria. Now this last update just came at 10:23 a.m., so about 20 minutes ago. So it says Hurricane Maria live updates, Puerto Rico suffers a direct hit. So let's get down here, and there's a picture from Puerto Rico here of some of the winds. You can see some of the trees have been damaged and whatnot. Let's get down here. It says San Juan, Puerto Rico. Hurricane Maria made landfall in Puerto Rico as a powerful Category 4 storm early Wednesday, cutting electricity and phone lines, sending thousands of people into shelters and raising the prospect of deadly floods. The storm was bringing new misery to the region that has seen two other powerful hurricanes, Irma and Jose, in recent weeks. As of 9 a.m., the eye of the storm was about 15 miles west-southwest of San Juan, having hit Uboca. I hope that's how it's pronounced. If not, I apologize. In the southeast shortly after 6 a.m. It had crossed the United States Virgin Islands as a Category 5 storm, then weakened slightly but remained extremely dangerous with heavy rain and winds up to 155 miles an hour. So it's already, hit the Virgin Islands. We're past that. Now we're on to Puerto Rico. And it says, as the hurricane moved in, residents across the island were awakened by the clamor of strengthening wind gusts. Except for Irma, we were very prepared, Ricardo Rossello said on CNN Wednesday morning. Unfortunately, of course, now we're feeling a second storm in 2 weeks, and this one is much more devastating than the first one. Who knows what the damage will be? Said flooding and mudslides are major concerns, he warned, and the rain that follows the brunt of the storm could be just as dangerous as the winds. So let's take a look here at the very, very latest. It says the National Weather Service warned that extremely dangerous floods are imminent along the Rio de la Plata, the island's longest river. It says Governor Rossello said 61% of the island's electricity customers had lost power, and that he expected the island to lose power entirely. So you're talking about an entire island having no power. Irma was devastating, and this storm he's saying is worse. Like, just think about that for a second. This storm is even worse than what Irma was. He said that 11,000 people were reported to have gone to shelters, but the real number was probably much higher. I'm hoping, because I'm hoping these people. I don't understand people sometimes. So I apologize. When storms like this are coming your way, for you to stay in place, I'm sorry, but that's idiotic. It is. Like, you're putting yourself in danger. You're putting others in danger that have to come rescue you. Right? Like, I'm not trying to be rude, I'm not. But people need to start thinking about these things. When you feel like you have nowhere to go, you do. They have shelters set up. Like, people just... I got off on a little rant there, but it just blows my mind the way people think nowadays when it comes to disasters like this and storms like this. They don't realize that they're putting everyone at risk by staying and not going to shelters and not evacuate. Well, I know they're on an island, they can't truly evacuate, but I'm talking about the situation like in Florida and Texas, those people that stayed. Like, they put everyone in danger, not just themselves and their families. So again, we're going to move on. I just got off on that short rant, so I apologize. But it says Hartley Henry, an advisor to the Prime Minister of Dominica, told the Associated Press Wednesday that there had been 7 confirmed deaths already from Hurricane Maria on the island. 2 people were also killed on the French Caribbean island of Guadeloupe, officials says. So here's a picture of one of the shelters here. Looks like either at a school or a high school, possibly. Let's see what it says. It don't really say. It just says a shelter, but to me it looks, like the school. It possibly could just be a stadium too, but it also looks like it could be the gymnasium of a school. Or it goes on to say on CNN, Brock Long, the administrator of the Federal Management Agency, said that the agency was well positioned to help in Puerto Rico and the United States Virgin Islands. Long confirmed that both areas had fragile power systems. It's going to be very frustrating to even get power back on, he said. Here's another picture here. Look, okay, this, it amazes me. The guy has a child, The storm is coming and you're on the beach with your child. So hopefully they really are heading to a shelter, because I just I just don't understand people. But you know, it goes on to say again, they woke up to large heavy winds. So basically, that's going to be it for right now. Um, let's see here. I think that's the latest update. So as this storm progresses, all right. So excuse me. Let's take a look. We know right now it's over Puerto Rico. So I'm going to go over here real quick, and we're going to show you the storm right here. This right here is Maria. Now right here is Jose. So for those wondering where Jose is currently, this is where Jose is currently as of 11 a.m. Well, it's 10:54 a.m. So basically 11 a.m. So you can see it's actually starting to just barely affect the coast. I mean, probably with some rain or whatnot, but basically, that they're really, really worried about the rip tides and rip currents. So, but that, this video here is about Maria. So I just wanted to show you where Jose is currently. And you see here, I believe this used to be Lee, I believe, or was this one? This one might actually, I can't remember. But Hurricane Maria is right here, and as you can see, it's right over Puerto Rico right now. Here's the U.S. Virgin Islands that it just passed, and it looks like it's headed straight for the Dominican Republic. Now, we're going to skip it forward, say, till tomorrow. It kind of, it looks like it's the Dominican Republic might actually be spared somewhat, and it's just going to brush the Dominican. Now I'm sure they're going to get plenty of rain and winds and whatnot, but let's keep it going. Friday, let's get into Saturday. Let's see where this thing's going on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's looking a lot like it's taking the same path that Jose did. Thursday, Friday. So it's looking almost like the same projection as Jose. So we're gonna have to wait and see, obviously. But that could be great news for us here in the U.S. But for those that have already been affected, especially those right now in Puerto Rico being affected, my thoughts and prayers go out to every single one of you. And I'm sorry today's video is kind of all over the place. I'm still waking up here, but again, I appreciate every single one of you. I wanted to keep you updated. I'm going to keep watching on this, even though right now it's projected to basically follow the same path that Jose did. I think we still need to keep an eye on it, because things can change. A lot has to depend. There's a lot of dependencies on these projections. So again, I'll keep you updated as updates keep coming in, and thanks for watching, thanks for supporting the channel, and again, I apologize for being a little bit all over the place in today's video, but I hope my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone involved. Be sure to share, like, subscribe, and comment down below. I do appreciate your support. Have a blessed day. Peace.